करेंगे पार्ट टू। ठीक है, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ब्लूटूथ एंड वाईफाई। तो ब्लूटूथ क्या होता है, यूज कर 2.5 गीगाहर्ट्ज रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी बैंड, और वाईफाई में 2.5 गीगाहर्ट्ज और 5 गीगाहर्ट्ज फ्रीक्वेंसी बैंड। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। Which of the following refers to high capacity transmission technology that transmit data, voice and video across long distance and at high speed using fiber optical cable, which is broadband. Wireless broadband Wi-Fi connect a home or business to the internet using जिसे web, तो which is a radio signal। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। In infrastructure WAN, two devices communicate with through an access point। Exam point of view से important point देखते हैं। And ergonomic for USB is universal serial bus, that type of system which can learn and adjust to new circumstances by themselves, neural network। The ARPANET is abbreviated for Advanced Research Project Agency Network. VIRUS stand for Virtual Information Resource Underside, that topology network which has the highest reliability mesh topology. The length of IPv6 address is 128 bits, has made it possible to create website in religion language Unicode. Two devices from which data from one LAN can be transmitted to another LAN is bridge. DNS is an acronym for domain name system. Gateways used to join to this single network. ETI is the for electronic data interchange. OSI model stands for Open System Interconnection Model. OSI model is developed by International Standard Organization ISO. OSI model defines a networking framework to implement protocol in 7 layers. The fourth layer of the layered architecture of OSI model is transport layer. Bluetooth technologies, it is an open wireless protocol for exchanging data over short distance. VPN network is virtual private network or point-to-point connection across a private or public network. The meaning of bandwidth in a network is amount of data transmission in fixed time. A person who used his or her expertise to gain access to other people's computer to get information illegally or damage is hacker. TCP/IP used in networking system is 5-layer protocol. DHCP is an acronym for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Junk email is also called spam. The size of IP address in IPv4 is 32-bit. That layer which is responsible for processor delivery networking system transport layer. The combination of an IP address and a port number is known as socket address. Hardware or software designed to guard against unauthorized access to a computer network is known as firewall. That protocol which is used for browsing website is HTTP. During debugging, what program is used to find if its host is alive and responding ping dash device modulates a digital signal into an analog signal that can be sent over traditional telephone line modem. ASDL is the abbreviation for asymmetric digital subscriber line. Sending a file from one person computer primary memory or disk to another computer or server is called uploading. That device, which is a PC component that connect the computer to the network, an IC. That device which take data sent from one network device and forward it to all devices on the network regardless of the intended recipient hub. The last address of an IP address represents broadcast address. Dash in OSI model link the network support layers and user support layer, transport layer. World Wide Web based on three fundamental technologies: HTML, URL, and HTTP. Worldwide, invented by Tim Berners-Lee. Web 2.0 refer to translation from static HTML web page to a more dynamic web. Dash specification is used in Zigbee wireless technology IEEE 802.15.4. the term which is used to describe a hardware or software-based device that protect network from outside threat firewall. A nano network or nanoscale network communication is defined in which of the IEEE standard IEEE 193.1 IPv4 is more than 1 billion device can connect with internet. That device which translate host name into IP DNS server. Total number of bits are there in Ethernet address 48 bits. NFC is an acronym for Near Field Communication. Tricking a DNS server into installation of false IP address is called DNS spoofing. The cyber attack in which a target is contacted by email, telephone, or text message by someone posing as a legislative institution to throw individual into providing sensitive data is called phishing. That service which are offered by DNS security proof of where the data originated. SSL is the new layer interposed between the application layer and the transport layer. FTP is ergonomic for file transfer protocol. That protocol which is used between email server. SMTP dash application allows a user to access and change a remote file without actual transfer. NFS at a layer protocol which are responsible for user and the application program support such as password, source sharing, file transfer, and network management. Layer 7 IMAP is ergonomics for Internet Managed Access Protocol. Consider the statement context to pocket switching. Pocket switching offer better sharing of bandwidth than critical switching. Office 365, Google App, Netflix are popular examples of such a surveillance software that has capability to record every stroke made and keyboard to a log file is keylogger. Dash will affect computer resource virus trojan force firewall. The dash monitor use activity on internet and transmit that information in the background to someone else. Spyware. The common name used for client to stealing password is called identity theft. A federal or static organization that bids a public key to an entity to issue a certificate is certification authority. Ethernet technology is 10 base T and 100 base T. Ethernet use star topology network. Dash an older type of data communication channel use multiple copper wire twisted pair. That physical connection which is fastest for transmission of data signal fiber optics. The bridge network bridge filtering is the ability to determine whether a frame should be forwarded to an interface or dropped. PPP A PPP server must be able to detect a bit error in the received frame. A malware X-shape copy recently discovered a Trojan software which targets the Android operating system. The thrives real-time interception of a private communication such as phone call, IM, video conferences call, USB dropping. Dash layer in OSI model, also known as port layer, manage the setting up and taking down the association between two communicating endpoints. Session layer. The wired equivalent privacy is security algorithm for wireless network. Kernel mode is a computer system is based on binary and it's called privileged mode. High level language HLF use alphanumeric and is used for creating application program. Unix operating system is mainly used in server computer. URL is the acronym for Uniform Resource Locator. E-governance question: which one of the following framework is developed to access the value of the increasing investment made on the e-governance project in terms of service orientation, technology, architecture, reliability, and sustainability in various stages across the country? E-governance assessment framework. स्टेटमेंट है क्वेश्चन देखते हैं स्टेटमेंट वन ई गवर्नेंस प्रोजेक्ट बियर फ्रूट ओनली while application of it IT is preceded by process reengineering. Statement to initiative which shape the citizens' time, money, and efforts are able to succeed even then back in computerization is not done. Hence, the correct answer in both statements are true, but statement 2 is not a correct explanation of statement 1. The main goal of G2B government to business is first increase the productivity by giving more access to information, second to lower the cost of doing business to create more transparency. Hence, all is correct. Consider the following statement concerning e-governance and technology. First, the risk site summary is not a very useful tool for working on web service technology. MySpace is one of the most visited network in the world. Facebook.com is not the most useful social networking site of choosing for more student. Wiki is a group collaboration software tool working on web service technology, which 2 and 4th is the correct statement. Which of the following are the benefits of e-governance system? First, simplicity, efficiency, and accountability. Quality services to citizens, better access to information, expanded reach of governance. Hence, all is the statement is correct. Statement 1. Long-term sustainability. E-governance project does not depend on financial viability, especially if they are to implemented to the public-private partnership (PP) model. To front-end these services are possible without in computerization. Hence, statement 1 is false, but statement 2 is true. Statement 1. Content is the heart of any two project. Statement 2. Implementation and maintenance of e-government project through IT professional hired from the market is likely to result in failure of the project as the organization is bound to disown such outsider. Hence, statement 1 and 2 are correct, but not explanation of statement 1. Which one of the following is not the vision area of Digital India as a program to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy, which is a free Wi-Fi access? Infrastructure aspect provided by the Government of India Information of Nation e-governance plan for study of data and hosting application, network connectivity and capability building respectively are STC, SWN and NIST. Which one of the following is not the characteristic of good governance and e-governance that are closely linked and depend on each other? Consequence. Next question. How does information technology contribute to efficient governance by streamlining process and enhancing transparency? E-governance primarily focus on which is using electronic means to deliver government services. Which of the following is not a benefit of IT governance, which is decreased access to government service? What role does IT play in citizen participation? Enable citizens to participate and provide feedback. What is the main goal of Open Data Initiative in governance, which to make government data available and accessible to the public? What is the role of IT in improving service delivery, which is a streamlining service delivery and reduce delay? Which term refers to use of IT to engage citizens in the decision-making process? Participatory governance. What does the smart governance involve, which is integrating IT to improve service delivery and decision making? Which of the following is not a challenge in implementing IT in governance, enhancing transparency and accountability? Which government incentive aim to provide Wi-Fi hotspot in rural areas of India? BharatNet. The e-NAM platform India is related to agricultural marketing. The Umang app allows citizens to access government service and information. Which government platform is dedicated to promoting digital payment in India? The Digital India. The National Digital Health Mission is in India aimed to facilitate digital health records and service. What is the purpose of SWAM platform in India? Online education and courses. The Good and Service Tax Network GST and platform used for managing GST-related process, which initiative focus on providing digital identification to Indian residents, which is Aadhaar, which government platform facilitates the insurance of digital driving license and vehicle registration certificate, which is Vahan Sarthi. The Open Government Data OGD platforms India aim to make government data available for public use. What is the purpose of MyGov platform in India, which is providing a platform for citizen engagement with the government? What is the DigiLocker platform used for in India, which is storing and sharing digital documents and certificates? Example, the most important point, the features and e-sign is secure online service, easy and secure way to digitalize sign information anywhere, anytime. The feature of mKavach app is hardware resource control in terms of access to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth camera and mobile data protect against Java server malware. The advantage of DigiSevak is to provide an opportunity to citizens to contribute to the access of digital India by volunteering in their interest and skill area to reward and recognize for the work of volunteers through peer review, social media and point redeem system. With respect to cyber search, covers the term service mean Indian computer or emergency resource team. E-hospital is government or citizen service. The Umang is provide a single platform for all Indian citizens to access pan-India e-governance service ranging from central to local government bodies and other the citizen-centric service. The ministry which is responsible for the management of governance registered through the Mother Ministry of External Affairs. The Rapid Assessment System RAS. Are multiple channels of feedback SMS portal and mobile app. The RAS mobile app is available only in Android version. The Kavach app is a comprehensive mobile device security solution for Android device. It is being developed by Center for Development of Advanced Computing CTEC in order to promote better password habit and to secure against identifying theft, which day is observed as World Password Day, the first Tuesday of May of each year. That agency which is responsible for the implementation of the scheme Lucky Grahak Yojana to give cash reward to order to live digital transaction among consumer. National Payment Corporation of India NPCI e-sign is e-sign service provided valid only for Aadhaar holder. E-Basta is project to make social bags available in digital form. DigiSeva is the citizen voluntary contributing to success of the digital India payment. Cyber Swachhata Kendra, botnet cleaning and malware analysis center run by Indian Computer Emergency Response Teams. The purpose of the Madad help is to handle governance of Indian citizen against Indian embassy. Total number of program pillars are considered for Digital India 9. The SWIFT is context of Digital India is it is an interface for facilitating trade with single point. The main objective of GEMS is to facilitate online procurement for government department. The ministry central organization which is responsible for the implementation of SWIFT single window interface for facilitating trade. Central Board of Excise and Custom, which company will work on the technology partner with rail for providing Wi-Fi facility to the rail user at major railway station Google. The name of the retail broadband distribution model of rail wire. The Swachh Bharat Mission app is available in Android and Windows phone. The ministry which is responsible for the development of the Sahidham, which provides information about the price of the medicine. Ministry of Chemical Fertilizer, the ministry and central which is working in the collaboration of the mobile app Jamnagar National Informatics Center, National Remote Sensing Center, Ministry of Rural Development. The mobile app Arun 2 gives detail regarding the field dull system near the coastal area. The Kiran Advisory Cycle App 2 tells about the crop cycle. ETL stand for Electronic Transaction Aggregation and Analysis Layer. Total number of categories of e-translation to ETL compromise 6. GPON stand for Gigabit Cohesive Optical Network. Early Harvest Program ambitions to implement project within a short timeline. The Center of Excellence of IoT Internet of Things is a joint initiative of IIT, NSCOM and Internet is supported by Government of Karnataka. RIS stand for Contest of Digital Intelligence Rapid Assessment System and PBS stand for Contest of Digital India means Northeast P- PPO promotion scheme. The project is successful initiated by Government of India as it is new direct tax network. NIXA is the web-based also monitoring patient for tuberculosis. The initiative of digitalizing 100 villages in 100 was taken by ICICI. Significance is what means National Agriculture Market. Digitalize indefinite input. It provides digitalization service from scan document, scan for physical documents for any organization. The Open Technology Center OTC is the Division National Information Center NIC to facilitate adoption of open technology in e-governance located in Chennai. The minimum bandwidth capacity per link of the vertical restructure of signing to BPS, the NDSP stand for National Data Sharing and Accessibility Policy that Ministry Department Center which has formulated the National Data Sharing and Accessibility Policy. Ministry of Science and Technology and NSDG stand for National E-Governance Service Delivery Gateway. CSC 2.0 CSC has a port of NEGP scheme while CSC 2.0 is a part of Digital India scheme. Total number of mission project MMP are 3 under E Kranti and frame. The main objective of Pradhan Mantri Gramin Digital Sastra Abhiyan is to make 1% from every point to every village digitally literate. That academic institute which is participating in the Pradhan Mantri Gram Digital Sastra Abhiyan IGNO NI ELIT NIOS IIMC what ministries which has launched the Accessible Indian campaign among the Bharat Abhiyan Ministry of Social Justice and Environment. The main objective of Umang to provide a single platform for all Indian citizens to access pan-India e-governance service. Desk camp up with e-government initiative called e-Chaupa, which provides internet access to rural areas so that farmers can directly negotiate the sale of their product. Indian Tobacco Company Pragati stand for proactive governance and timely implementation. The name of the GI Cloud A Cloud Computing Initiative meritorious Raj, the National Telecom M2M roadmap has been launched by Ministry of Communication and IT. Which one of the following learning web technologies conduct conventional class with testing learner, say instructor lead e-learning? Consider the following are the advantages of ICT tool for educational system, increased capacity and cost effectiveness of the educational system, achievement by target group that had limited access to traditional education, support for improvement of the quality and relevance of existing structure of education, provision of link between various educational institute for knowledge sharing. This is all the statement is correct. Statement 1 and 2 shall increasingly employ have generally tend to accept engineering to possess both hard skill and soft skill. To soft skill mean the knowledge of software. Statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. Which of the following sets of free software tools are suitable for ICT based education is plus open source which is Scalab, Octave, PHP and LaTeX. Which one of the following learning is a teaching approach that engages student in sustained collaborate real world investigation project social involvement discourage in additional government regulation and intervention. Statement to social involvement can create a weakened international balance of payment situation, and both statement is true, but statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. Next question is, which one of the following is not the skill needed in the workplace of the future of initiative thinking using information and communication technology in education, which is a responsibility. The pedagogy which involve productive learning and finding new solutions to problems where manipulation of existing information and creation of real world products are possible with ICT is called creative pedagogy. Next, the use of technology to enhance learning process is called ICT in education. Technology-based education primarily focus on use of digital tools and resources. Which of the following is an example of technology-based education using smartboard during class? One major benefit of technology in education is personalized learning experience. What is an element in this context of education? Learning management system. A key challenge in technology-based education is limited access in the internet. Gamification in education refers to be playing game element in learning. Flipped classroom is an approach where students learn at home via technology and discuss in class. MOOCs are associated with online course accessible for many learners, which technology said add visually impaired student learning with text-to-speech software. AI in education can be used for providing automated and personalized feedback, which is not an example of free education software. Cloud computing, it comes from the Greek word technique, which means the art of cloud-based technology. The use of technology to enhance learning process is called, which is a learning technology in education. IT Technology Act 2000 can into force on 7 October 2000, which of the following is the Doordarshan educational television channel, which is a Gyan Darshan, who's among the father of modern India education, which is Airtel. Exam point of is important point, the ministry which is responsible for funding of the project FOSSE free and open source software in education, Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Digisal an educational channel for digital payment. Digisal is a satellite channel managed by Doordarshan. Digisal will be available through GST 15. That satellite, which is known as E2SAT, the first dedicated educational satellite that is meant for distinct classroom education from school level to higher education. GST 3 Internet stand for Education and Resource Network, the ministry which is responsible for the administrative control of ERNet and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Sahal Darpan project deal with it is an e-governance platform for all Kendriya Vidyalaya across the nation. That ministry which is responsible for the implementation of Sahal, the Ministry of Human Resource and Development. E-Pathshala is it is a web portal which hosts educational resource for student, teacher, patient, researcher, educator. CPDI is a collection of resources on the heritage of India. The project Sala Siddhi is an initiative under support of Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Sala Siddhi is known as National Program of School Standard and Evolution. The project Sarna is a tool for comprehensive self-review and analysis of that type of school, CBSE affiliated school, NPTEL Standard National Program on Technology and Learning. Same program is designed to achieve the three cardinal principles of education policy via access, equality, and quality. That company, which is technical partner, Ministry of Human Resource Development, MHRD, and All Indian Council for Technical Education, AICT, for indigenously developing SAM. Microsoft MOOC is the acronym Massive Open Online Course. Implementation of traditional knowledge digital libraries under Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Finance. The main objective of Putrasala is to make book accessible to people with printed disability. So, Pratikshala is an online platform that makes accessible content available to print disabled people. Same provide ICT TTS service to enhance education. ISBN stand for International Standard Book Number. The agency is responsible for ISBN registration in India. There are Mumbai National Agency of ISBN. The satellite founder which is being used to the project SAM for DTS service GST 15. The project talk to teacher of the national mission on education through information and communication technology, and NME ICT of the MHRD is conducted by Indian Institute of Technology Bombay. The multimodal multimedia e-learning platform is deployed at several IITs, NITs and other leading educational institutes across the nation. The, what does AVU stand for? Amrita Virtual Interactive E-Learning World. EPG Sala is UGC is assigned for development of content in 77 subject at postgraduate level. With one is the primary database of profiling of scientists, researchers, and other facility member working at a leading academic institute and other R&D organization. The Union Ministry of Human Resource and Development HRD has launched Diksha portal to provide digital platform for teachers. The web portal which is launched by Ministry of Human Resource Development to monitor elementary education schemes, service Shiksha Abhiyan, SAS, Sargam. Which one of the following acts mandate school and libraries in India to use some form of technological protection of block computer access or options material pornography and options material pornography and anything else considered harmful to minors with children interaction internet protection act? Which of the following act is required for commercial if mailers is sending out message that advertise a commercial product or a service controlling the assault of non-scholarly pornography and marketing act? Which of the following issue was addressed while establishing a policy respect of the intellectual right of others, including trade secret, copyright, patent, trademark, inappropriate use of IT resources such as web surfing, blogging, personal mailing, and other use of computer for purposes other than business? The need to protect the security of the resource through to a good security practice such as not sharing user ID and password, using hard to guess password, and frequently changing password. The use of computer to initiate harsh or insult that through a basic language and email by other means, which is all statement is correct. Next is the Digital India is a program to transfer from Indian to digitally empowered society. Statement to Digital India is a program to institute smart cities, and statement 1 is true but statement 2 is false. Pragati is an economic which is a proactive governance and a timely implementation. Statement information and communication technology can play a key role to the development and economic growth of rural India. Statement to successful ICT application e-governance giving respective one-step solution of rural communities is an absolute need of the hour. Which is both statement correct? Statement 2 explanation. अगला क्वेश्चन है नेशनल एग्रीकल्चर पोर्टल e-NAM is designed to create an unfair national market for agriculture communities. Farmers can showcase their produce online in farm or nearest market, and the buyer can quote the price from anywhere. Both statement is correct. Technology promotion, development and utilization program implemented by Department of Scientific and Industrial Research has to the following component: industrial R&D promotion program, flagship program in information technology governance, and 1 and 2 and 3 is correct. Pretty good privacy PGP where encrypted the data by using block cheaper used email security. Which one of the following are the well-known routing attack on God? Clone ID and several attack. IOTWF Architectural Community published 7 layers IoT architectural different model is 2014. is Arduino Uno, which is a microcontroller, which programming language is used by Raspberry Pi IoT software for developing code which Python. Which of the following different service through the internet, including data storage, server, database networking, and software cloud computing? How can IoT devices associated with data, which is through cloud? The Internet of Things describes the network of physical objects referred to as what is embedded with sensor things. An IoT is a device that detects or measures a specific physical quantity and convert it into another form using electrical power, which is a router, which is known as sensor. Next question देखते हैं. Which of the following is not an application of an IoT? It's a smart grid. Which of the following is not application of IoT? Which latest technology available in the market is in smart homes? An example of Internet of Things. Which of the following blockchain network are permissionless and allow everyone to join them? Which is the purpose of using WOT, which is to increase unusability and usability. Internet of Things access to real-time data and the introduction of cyber physical system mark the big chance for this era industry 4.0. Which of the following is not an IoT communication model, which is a key value pair model? Which of the following is not a cloud computing service model, which is plays as a service? Which of the following is not IoT enabling technology? The correct statement, correct answer is the A, which is a geological science. Next question देखते हैं. Which of the following is invalid type of IoT sensor, which is toggle? In IoT, a and is the device that converts energy into motion, which is a actuator. An actuator executes movement by converting rotary motion into linear motion. It involves pulsely chain gear and other device to operate. What are these called? Which is a mechanical actuator. Which of the following is not essential characteristic of cloud computing? Is a fixed pricing. That confirming the specified pin to behave either as input or an output Arduino program is a pin modes. Which of the following is not an IoT function block, which is exclusive pair? Who among the following is one of the co-founder of the Arduino project, which is Massimo Benji? A device that, when exposed to any physical phenomena such as temperature, displacement, velocity, produces a proportional output signal is called sensor. Which of the following is not a cloud computing model, which is Site Cloud? Which of the following is provided in third-party company that offers a cloud-based platform and custody application storage service? Which is a cloud service provider? Dash is the online storage drive which can browse and forms the item is shared, which is IDs are used to overcome the challenge of managing resource of the IoT, which is a cluster software agent and synchronization technology. The Internet of Things describes the network of physical objects referred to as that embedded with sensor, which is things. Which of the following is are characteristics? The things connectivity, dynamic and self-adapting, scalability, and all of these. Which latest technology underpin digital currencies, cryptocurrencies, which is a blockchain technology? Which of the following cloud computing types where the approach is to offer a higher level of abstraction so they make cloud easily programmable, which is structure as a service and software as service? Cloud computing service do not include which is allotment, electromagnetic spectrum, quantum dot is a which is a semiconductor nanostructure. With reference to information technology, the process of examining and ready listing large database for new useful information is called mining. Is a type of computing that performs computation, storage, and even application access service network. Cloud computing. The emerging technology, the field of computer processing system. Which of the following technology will be enabled by 5G mobile communication network? Things of Internet, Edge computing network, slashing 1, 2, and 3 is correct. As storage as file sharing service that can be accessed using mobile device are useful for effective information management cloud-based. Which of the following is unsupervised neural network? Only cloud management software need to support physical machine and virtual machine, which delivering mode is an example of cloud computing environment that provides user with a web-based email service. Software as a service, which is the main AI chatbot like ChatGPT is helping the conversation. What does 5G technology improve internet speed? What does IoT things mean? Device connected to each other. What is the main use of black technology? Cryptocurrency transaction. What is the main advantage of quantum computing? Faster data processing than traditional computer. What is the main feature of cloud computing? Remote data access. What is the metaverse concept associated with virtual reality and augmented reality? What is the cybersecurity mesh? Decentralized approach of security. What is the full form of NLP in artificial intelligence, natural language processing? What is the main purpose of edge computing? Processing data close to user. Exam point is important. Beta is it is a encrypting ransomware first discovered in 2016. ICT development is ranking that compares the state of ICT development across country. The first AI programming language was called LISP. Blockchain technologies. Blockchain is the digitalized and decentralized public ledger to all cryptocurrency transaction. Blockchain. C. The distributed ledger technology DLT in various commercial applications today. Cryptocurrency. It is a digital currency using cryptography to ensure the transaction. The big data describe any voluminous amount of structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data that use the potential to be mined for information. Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency that is alternative to digital currency. Bitcoin, example of altcoin are JS, Litecoin, Bytedor, Bitmark. The malicious computer worm more responsible for causing sustainable damage to Iran nuclear program safety nets. The hypothetical artificial external information processing system that could augment a brain's biological high-level cognitive processing. So, cortex, NISCOM is acronym for National Association and Software and Service Company. Network Readiness Index. It is a measure how as economy by using information and communication technology in the digital world. The application virtual reality, medicine, education, fine art and urban planning, marketing, campaign, entertainment and gaming, cybersecurity products, product or appliances, or software manufactured for purpose of maintaining confidentiality and integrity of information under Section 70 IT Amendment 2008 to service as the national agency to perform function in area of cybersecurity has been designed. Department of Post holographic storage store computer generated data in two dimensions. Holographic versatile disk HVD is an optical disk technology. HVD implies a technique known as collinear holography, which screen and red laser beam are collimated in signal beam. The technology which comes under commerce, mobile commerce, internet marketing, electronic fund transfer, inventory management system. Won't carry ransomware. It is a worldwide cyber attack by won't carry ransomware. Some turn its target the Microsoft Windows operating system. The goal of artificial intelligence to create technology that allow computer and machine to function in an intelligent manner. The word green ICT means the study and practice for environmental sustained computing. The name of the software vulnerability in the Microsoft Windows operating system because of which 10,000 computers were hit by two major ransomware attacks is Ethernet Blue, an enhanced version of Unity where live direct or indirect views of physical real-world environment are augmented with superimposed computer-generated determines current precipitation rate, thermal augmented reality, DNA supercomputer, it deal with the chips made of DNA navigate subject to provide reliable position navigation and timing service over India. ये ये हमारा इंफॉर्मेशन एंड कम्युनिकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी काइंड है। अब नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम बेसिक ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड रोबोटिक्स कवर करेंगे। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो। प्लीज लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब।